Hey, how's it, Cowboy Buzz here? How you doing? All right, so Cowboys versus Dolphins Sunday football game. You know I'm a little bit. I'm a little Cowboys. All right. Um, yeah, my oldest brother, he's a Dolphins fan, and my nephew, his oldest son, is a Dolphins fan as well too. So, little bit here stuff here and there, but it's gonna be a fun game to watch. Um, But this game has a lot at stake, and that's what makes it more fun. It has a lot at stake. Has a lot of, proving to do as far as like the Dolphins. I think they were another team that always get knocked for like the quality of the opponents and all that kind of stuff. Um, but they're working on their playoff positioning. Cowboys, we getting questioned about the quality of opponents and not being on the road, our road struggles and all that, like how we look like two different teams when we're on the road, and everything like that. So yeah, so there's a lot of questions and all that. As far as the injury report goes, I don't really look at it, but I just want to gauge. Jonathan Hank is obviously gonna be out still. So Mozzie Smith, step up, brother. Um, the one I'm not shocked about it, but I was like, oh man, that keeps on adding. Is Tyron Smith is doubt is has been doubtful for the game, and then we already saw what happened to with Zach Martin. He didn't return in the game and all that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be an uphill battle, but you know what though, there's no there's no time to be feeling down and all that kind of stuff. So we wouldn't feel sorry. You're like, well, it's not our fault that your team was injured and all that. Same thing applies. Nobody should worry that our players is injured as well too. So don't worry, but forget about it. Um, and one thing about the Dolphins, like one of the things that Cowboys struggle with is running the ball. Is defending the rushing attack of the opponents, especially on the road. And I know I'm talking about the running game with the Dolphins, but the Dolphins, Mike McDaniel is from the Kyle Shanahan you know, tree. So they like to run the ball physically, and then the Dolphins get more. I know the speed and everything like that with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and all that. They get a lot of attention, but their running game is solid and all that. So you know it's the focus has gotta but again, you cannot negate that. That's the tricky thing about this, is that you gotta respect the speed of Tyreek Hill and the playmaking ability of Tyreek Hill and Waddle and all that. But at the same time too, you gotta stop the run. You can't. You gotta get on the. You gotta be in the right gaps. I know Mozzie Smith gets a lot of crap, but if everybody, if Osa and Mazi is getting double teamed, well then what the hell is everybody else doing? If D-Law and Mazi and Osa is getting double teamed, then what the hell is everybody else doing? You gotta fill the gaps. You gotta make that right tackle. You gotta be on point at the point of attack and all that. And then the defensively as well too. You cannot commit those dumb penalties. Two of the losses so far has been about that kind of stuff. Against the 49ers and against the Bills. You gave them so many opportunities. You could have gotten off the field. You could have done all this kind of stuff. But no, the stupid undisciplined penalties kills us every freaking time. So you cannot commit those dumb penalties and all that. Especially a talented team like the Dolphins and everything like that. I know we like to talk about, hey, we can get to the pass rush and all that. Yeah, that's fine, but you gotta be disciplined. You gotta take care of those things first before you can do that kind of stuff. So enough is enough already. I'm tired of talking about, like, oh yeah, we are one of the best pass rushers and all. No, I'm sick and tired of talk. I'm sick and tired about every time we lose, we gotta watch all the freaking penalties that we get and all that. So yeah. Um, and then offensively, can I get three and outs? Can I commit dumb penalty? Can I, You gotta score. You got. And this is a game. This is a game. Another game where I'm gonna say, you gotta start off fast. It doesn't matter. I don't. Like I know people like to knock that every now and then. But you know what? These are the type of games on the road against a good quality team. You gotta start fast and all that. You cannot just go. Oh yeah, our defense gonna take care of it. No, of course, like come do something stupid and get on turnover and all that, but you gotta get on score early. We gotta do something because the stuff's is running out and all that. So yeah. Anyway, I can go on and on, but what's the more to say? We know the mistakes. We know the thing what takes us win. We know the things that causes us to lose. So I cannot there's nothing more to say and do and all that with the matchups and all that. I mean I can say like, man, it's gonna be a challenge because you got Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey. You know CeeDee Lamb is gonna have to go up against and all that. You got Christian Wilkins and Bradley Chubb and a couple other good players, Ogba and all them, and with the missing player, the potentially how our offensive line might look this week. That's gonna be a huge challenge. But hey, like I said, there's no like whatever, but whoever's playing gotta step up. Whoever's playing gotta play well, and cannot gotta do those things that I was talking about. All right, that's my video. Mahalo for watching. Paniola boys. Who you with? You know who I'm with. I'm with the Dallas Cowboys.